Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I yield myself such time as I may consume.
Gentleman is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. H.R. 7006, Financial Services and General Government Bill. I want to announce today I rise in support of H.R. 7006, which institutes fiscal year 2026 funding for the financial services and general government and national security and Department of State appropriations measures. This Congress has a fundamental responsibility to fund the government, and this two-bill package is our next step toward completing the full 12 bills. When done the right way, funding the government is not a single vote. It's a process that requires steady, deliberative progress. I'm proud to say we're doing just that. Today marks the second time this month that we are bringing bipartisan, bicameral bills to the floor. We promised the American people a responsible, member-driven process, and that's precisely what we are delivering. This two-bill package reflects member input, the America First agenda, and the collaboration across political aisles and chambers that serves the nation. Advancing full-year appropriations matters because it gives the country certainty and direction. It allows vital agencies to plan, make decisions, and do their jobs based on today's realities, not policies from the past. That's how we move from promises to action and carry out the America First agenda mandated by the people. Those priorities are reflected throughout the measure before us. Through the Financial Services and General Government portion of the bill, FSGG Chairman David Joyce advanced important provisions that drive economic growth, uphold consumer freedom, and support entrepreneurship and small businesses, reinforcing the foundations of the American dream for people and job creators nationwide. It also advances needed government efficiencies by cutting waste, modernizing technology and cybersecurity, and addressing unused federal space and buildings. And crucially, it protects Americans from a supercharged IRS by cutting enforcement and redirecting resources to customer service. This is especially important as we approach tax filing season and implement the Working Families Tax Cut, allowing families to keep more of what they earn. Just as this package strengthens economic security and accountability, it also reinforces America's security and leadership at home and abroad. The National Security and Department of State measures champion an America First policy agenda. We replace the weakness of prior administrations by restoring President Trump's Peace Through Strength agenda. NSRP Chairman Mario Diaz-Balart took decisive action to reprioritize funding in support of our nation's security. This has allowed us to eliminate $9.3 billion in spending while reasserting deterrence and leadership. To protect the safety, freedom, and prosperity of the American people, we showed that focused strategy, not endless spending, is what delivers results. We make critical investments in high-impact initiatives that combat narcotics and human trafficking, confront the malign influence of the Chinese Communist Party, and counter terrorism. We reinforce democracy and human rights efforts and defend religious liberty. As both a moral duty and vital American interest, we will not tolerate religious persecution and attacks on faith. Upholding those values strengthens American leadership and advances freedom around the world. We also eliminate wasteful initiatives, implement the necessary accountability at the United Nations, and prohibit any funds for things like UNRWA or the Taliban. Bottom line, we counter our foes and stand with our friends, and ensure investments are focused on security, keeping Americans safe, and enhancing our global edge. Taken in its entirety, the package serves a clear purpose: safety, strength, and freedom. That's certainly something we can all support. I commend the detailed work of our chairman, Representatives Joyce and Diaz-Balart. Their leadership and careful stewardship of this package ensured the substance of the bill matched the responsibility of the task. And to their accompanying ranking members, Representatives Denny Hoyer and Lois Frankel, thank you for your professionalism and engagement in the process. This work demonstrates what we can accomplish through collaboration and respect. I also want to particularly thank my good friend and working partner, the distinguished ranking member of the full committee, Mr. Laura, and I also want to thank a superb staff on both sides of the aisle that worked tirelessly to present us with the product before us today. As I look ahead, Mr. Chairman, to today's vote, I'm grateful for the future I see, one where President Trump keeps his pen ready because full-year appropriations are advancing and certainty is being restored. I thank each of you for your time, and I urge all members to support this bipartisan package. With that, I reserve the balance of my time.
Gentleman